Hello and welcome to another edition of Getting to Know. Today we're joined by men's lacrosse freshman Trey Connolly. Trey, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
So, Trey, you're getting your first season of college lacrosse, probably a really exciting time, and then unfortunately the pandemic cut that short. But from what you got to experience, how was it jump from playing in high school to that Division II college level?
It was really different because coming from high school, you're like the one that everyone looks up to. All like the younger kids look up to you. And then once you come back, once you go to college, it's like you're starting all over again, basically.
Yeah, they say big fish, small pool, or
Yeah.
small fish, big pool. How did you feel that the fall season and having that fall ball, did that help with that transition that you were ready to kind of hit the ground running a little bit more once the spring did come?
Yeah, because like high school, you're playing against a lot smaller kids. You know, you're like the biggest kid when you're out there. But then you get to college and these kids are like 21, 22 years old. So I wasn't even 18 when I started fall ball.
So you were lucky because you got your feet wet your freshman year. You were able to get to learn what the Division II game's about. From your experience playing, what did you learn about yourself in the game?
I could use a right hand. That would work out a lot better.
Is that what you've been doing during quarantine?
Yeah. hmm
So
Yeah.
talk to us a little bit about your reaction to hearing that the season wasn't going to continue as planned.
It was weird because we were, I think it was after our last game of the season. We played Chestnut Hill, I think, and we were in the weight room, and then we just kept getting alerts that all these schools were like closing, and then we heard ours was closing, so we just stopped immediately. We had a meeting, and I think that was the last time we saw the coaches and everybody.
So we mentioned last question, got that experience, and what can you take from this year and use it towards next year when you guys get back on the field?
Really just working a lot this off season, and then take motivation from last year because I didn't really play a lot last year. So just get bigger, get stronger, work on my opposite hand, and that's pretty much it. That's what I've been working on so far.
So what are you most looking forward to when we are able to finally return to campus?
Probably just seeing everybody, just being in like the Malloy atmosphere. That's what I miss a lot. Because everyone's like together, everyone's one.
What made you pick Malloy? I like to ask that to incoming freshmen or freshmen.
The business school was really good, and it's really close to my house. So I live on campus, so if I ever to come home, it's like a 10, 15-minute drive. So it's really close.
You mentioned that you're working on your skills, your stick skills, getting stronger for next season during some of your time. But what are other things you're doing during your free time during this time?
Go on runs, go on bike rides. I work too. Spend a lot of time with family, really.
What are you working
Play,
at?
I play, I'm sorry, I work at the town of Hempstead. I work at Siemens Knight Park.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Able to get out a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're going to switch it up a little bit and go into more of a rapid fire questions. They're kind of, you can have one word answer, you could be the first thing that comes to your mind, or if there's a little bit more explanation, that's totally fine too. Do you have like a pregame superstition or a routine that you follow before you go to your games?
It's not really like a superstition, but I always eat Skittles before every game. Like I eat a bag of Skittles before every game.
What's your favorite color Skittle?
Probably orange. Love
Do
the
you have a
orange one.
pump song you listen to before every game?
I've been listening to this one since high school. Levels by Avicii. Probably the best song ever made.
Very nice.
So I know you obviously didn't get the full extent of the experience, but just based on the games that you guys did get to have this season, do you have a favorite place on the road that you liked to play, and do you have a favorite opponent?
Mm, I mean, I would like to play Mercy. We didn't play them yet, but I'd like to play them because I know a lot of kids on the team. Their goalie is from Seaford. My favorite place to play? I don't know. It's a hard one. I liked Walsh. It was really far, though. They had a nice campus, but it was very far.
You mentioned you're by Malloy and you spend a lot of time on campus. So whether it on campus, whether it be the AR or the Quick Bites in public school or maybe Ferrings or Touch of Italy, do you have a favorite place to eat around campus?
It's AR Fairings, and then touch. Those are my favorite 3 places.
In that order.
Yes.
That's unusual, but I like it.
AR is close, so it's convenient.
This is true.
What do you normally get?
What do I get at the AR?
Yes.
Bacon cheeseburger usually. It's usually my go-to.
I'm a big fan of the chicken quesadillas.
Oh yeah, those are good. Those are really good.
Did you play any other sports in high school besides lacrosse?
Played football and basketball, as well as lacrosse.
So if you could play any other sport at Malloy, I'm assuming it would be basketball?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Who's your
100%.
favorite NBA player?
Probably LeBron. I like LeBron James. I'm a
Very
big
nice.
fan.
You've been watching anything on Netflix or Hulu or any kind of streaming service during quarantine?
I watched The Office for like the 3rd time over. That's my favorite show of all time. Just keep watching it over and over again.
One of those shows you just keep on watching and keep on picking up stuff that happens.
Can't stop.
Ray, I want to thank you for taking the time. I appreciate it. Be well during this time. We look forward to seeing you on the field soon.
Thank you so much for having me. It's fun.
See you soon.
Bye.